They will all be presented to you. So come in, come and join us. If you're feeling a bit far away from the action, come into the barriers. Please feel free to get as close to this stage as you would like to. The barriers down here, and to my right-hand side, you can come up and you can see the riders. Come right to the front if you would like to. You're more than welcome. You won't get closer to the world's best bike riders than you will get here in Abu Dhabi today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the UAE Tour. We welcome you here this morning. We're getting ready to welcome our first team in just a few minutes' time. We'll present every single one of the teams in their formations to you here on the stage. In the meantime, we welcome our DJ. Our DJ travels with us around the world. He's the DJ of the Giro d'Italia and other major races. We welcome DJ Max Lietta. Good morning, everyone. If you're in Yazmal, come out and join us because we are presenting to you stage 2 of the UAE Tour. Lovely to see you here with us here this morning. You can come right in here by the barriers and see the riders as close up as you would like to. Please feel free, join us right up at the front. You won't get closer to the world's best bike riders than you will here in Abu Dhabi this morning. We're going to welcome all the champions of the world of cycling, including Vincenzo Nibali, Tom Dumoulin, Mark Cavendish, and so many of the other major riders that we see in races like the Giro d'Italia, the Tour de France, and all the other major races across the world. We're going to welcome now onto the stage, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the leaders' jerseys of the UAE Tour. The leaders' jerseys of the UAE Tour. The black jersey. The black jersey, black like a wild horse in a dark night in the desert. The black jersey is for the leader of the general classification of the intermediate sprints. It will be worn on the road today by Koen Bowman, who rides for the Jumbo-Visma team and is presented here by Simona. The white jersey. The white jersey, white like the purity of the young rider. The white jersey signifies the leader of the young rider classification. It will be worn on today's stage by Laurens de Plus, who rides for the Jumbo-Visma team and is presented here by Anita. The green jersey. The green jersey, green like fertility, green like the power of nature. The green jersey signifies the leader of the general points classification. It will be worn out on the road today by Jos van Emden of Jumbo-Visma and is presented here by Wala. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the red jersey. The red jersey. Red like a red rose, red like passion, red like love. The red jersey is for the leader of the UAE Tour. It will be worn on the road today by Primoz Roglic of Jumbo-Visma and is presented here by Tess. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the leaders' jerseys of the UAE Tour. So the leaders' jerseys will be worn out on the road today by the riders who rode so well yesterday from the Jumbo-Visma team to win the team time trial. And we thank our presenters for presenting all the jerseys with us up here on the stage. We give you the leaders' jerseys of the UAE Tour as they make their way off the stage. We're getting ready to welcome our first team up here in a few moments' time. Thank you for joining us. Come up here onto the barriers. Come and see the riders. If you're in Yas Mall, come out and join us for the next hour or so as we build up to the race start. The riders will be signing on now from 10:50 and the lineup of the riders will be under the red arches at 12:10. Thank you for joining us. This is the UAE Tour. We'll leave you with some music from our DJ, Max Lietta.
It was 1989, my thoughts were short, my hair was long. Caught somewhere between a boy and man. She was 17 and she was far from in between. It was summertime in northern Michigan. Splashing through the sandbar, talking by the campfire. It's the simple things in life, like when and where. We didn't have no internet, but man, I never will forget the way the moonlight shined upon her hair. And we were trying different things, and we were smoking funny things, making love out by the lake to our favorite song. Sipping whiskey out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow, singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Catching walleye from the dock, watching the waves roll off the rocks. She'll forever hold a spot inside my soul. We'd blister in the sun, we couldn't wait for night to come to hit that sand and play some rock and roll. While we were trying different things, and we were smoking funny things, making love out by the lake to our favorite song. Sipping whiskey out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow, singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Now nothing seems as strange as when the leaves begin to change. Oh, how we thought those days would never end. Sometimes I hear that song and I'll start to sing along and think, man, I'd love to see that girl again. Man, I'd like to see that girl again. And we were trying different things, and we were smoking funny things, making love out by the lake to our favorite songs, sipping whiskey out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow, singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long, singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long, singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Gazprom. This is the second stage of the UAE Tour, and we're going to welcome the world's best bike riders here as we get ready to line them up for the race start. The race starts at 12:10 this afternoon. So we're coming up to around about 1 hour and 10 minutes from the start of the race. Now, importantly, every day the riders must sign on. They have to sign on for the race start. Otherwise, they're not allowed to take to the start of the race. So officially, we're going to welcome our commissaire up onto the stage. Our commissaire today is going to be Stefano. Stefano will make sure that everything happens and that the riders sign on properly. And of course, in order to do that, we're going to declare the sign-on of the UAE Tour open. Let's just explain to you then what is going to happen. So the riders will come up onto the stage. You'll see them arrive. They will arrive in their teams. They might do a little bit of media interviews over to my left-hand side. Then they're going to come up here and they will sign on the sign-on spreadsheet here and make sure that they have registered that they will ride today's stage. So they'll do that first, and then they'll come over here and they will sign on the plexiglass on the right-hand side. The left-hand side, as you look at the stage, all the riders, we have all the different teams. Down here, down one side, their numbers correspond to the numbers on their backs, and they will sign on there as well. The media, the photographers, the TV cameras will also want to get some shots of the riders, so they make sure that they come up here and they get some nice shots through the glass as the riders sign their names ready for the race start. So every single one of the riders, 20 teams, 7 riders in each team, will be here and they will sign on before the race starts. So in terms of of time, 12:10 is the race start. If you're wondering where that's going to be, it is over there where the red arches are. That's where the riders line up. But before that, every single one of the riders have to come here to the stage. And if you're lucky and you're looking for an autograph of a star rider that you follow, shout at them when they make their way off the stage and they'll come and say hello, hopefully. Fingers crossed they'll do that. So this is the UAE Tour. Today's stage 184 kilometers. We're going to spot the first team and we'll welcome here onto the stage as soon as they arrive. In the meantime, we'll leave you with some music and our DJ is Max Lietta.
Walking on air and every cloud is cloud nine. You get your kicks playing stupid tricks, but I found another crush. You got me now, game, set, a match. Don't seem to be no catch. I don't think she'll drive me to the wall. Ooh, we go out at night and the world starts feeling right. She don't care about Hollywood. I know you don't believe it, but this time I really mean it. I hope it's clearly understood. Yeah. Only a fool could walk away from me this time. I look up to heaven, every star I see is mine. Only a fool could walk away from me this time. I'm walking on air and every cloud is cloud nine. I'm not the one for you. Can't change it, baby. I'm not the one for you. I know it, baby. I'm
the attack in the Dubai Tour last year every day, pretty much. And Andrea Perron is also signing on alongside Fabio Calabria, who is in the team as well. This team carry an important message across the world. You'll see it on the back of their jerseys and the front of their jerseys and down the side of the shorts as they carry the message of changing diabetes across the world. All of these riders ride with type 1 diabetes, and that gives them a few challenges along the way, but that doesn't stop them racing. It ensures that they inspire, and it ensures that they carry that great message across the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to Team Novo Nordisk. Let's see if Charles will talk to us very quick. Charles, you got 2 seconds. Good morning. You like the UAE. You tend to go on the attack a lot here. You're going to do the same today?
Yeah, I was there a few times, and I like to be active here. Yeah, definitely here's the main goal today, to go in the breakaway. Me or one of my teammates, we will see. But yeah, also to be there at the end in the sprint, and we will see how it goes today.
Hello, the team in blue will ask them to sign their names. Alexander Porsev, stage winner in the Tour of Luxembourg, former national road race champion, puts his name on the signature. He'll put his name on the backdrop as well. Alongside him, the next rider, Igor Boev, who won the 5 Rings of Moscow. Next rider in the team is Stepan Kuraniov, the 22-year-old rider. Just signed on is Ildar Aslanov, 24 years of age. Next rider in the team is Sergei Shilov, just signing on and making his way across the stage is Artem Nish, and Anton Vorobiev, twice the national time trial champion of Russia, has signed his name. This team always go on the attack. We like to see them attacking hard. They like to animate the breakaways. Give them a round of applause, the team of Gazprom Rusvelo. Gazprom Rusvelo ready for racing. Who's going to talk to me today? Alexander? Yes, Alexander's going to talk. Step forward for me, Alexander. Alexander Porsev, the Gazprom Rusvelo team. What's the plan of the week for the Gazprom team? Attack as usual?
Yes, in the start we will do some attack for the black jersey, and in the final I fight for the sprint usually.
So you're looking forward for the sprint against Gaviria, Cavendish, Christoph, Kittel?
Yeah, but not. Sprint is a lottery, because some crash, maybe some guys don't arrive fresh. And today, for example, windy, and I think in some part of the race, maybe surprise for the some team to try for attack, I think.
Okay, we will look forward to seeing what happens because it is windy. All the very best in the sprint today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much to Alexander from the team of Gazprom Rusvelo. They always like to animate the race. They attack a lot, and that's their style of racing. So Gazprom Rusvelo are ready for racing. Another team that's chat this morning. See if he's feeling on form today. Caleb, lovely to see you here in the UAE. The heat's not too bad for you, having just come from Australia, I guess.
Yeah, it's actually a really nice temperature here. It's probably a little bit cooler than Australia, and then obviously much warmer than Europe.
Now, today is the big sprinters. All of you are here. Marcel Kittel's here, Mark Cavendish, Fernando Gaviria, Christoph, yourself. Are you looking forward to getting in the mix with all those guys today?
Yeah, for sure. I think this will be the first real test against each other for the year. So, yeah, I think all of us are looking forward to racing each other.
Well, have a great day. Caleb Ewan, ladies and gentlemen, of Lotto Soudal. He's got an amazing sprinting style. His nose is almost touching the front wheel when he sprints, and we'll look forward to seeing how he performs against all the top sprinters in the world. Lovely to see you all here. Thank you for joining us. This is the UAE Tour. In terms of time, we are starting at 12:10. At 12:10, all the riders will line up. In the meantime, come right in, come by the barriers, and you can see all the world's best bike riders. Mark Cavendish is here. Vincenzo Nibali is here. Marcel Kittel Vettel from Germany, Calabuin from Australia. The list goes on and on. Pretty much every one of the major riders in the world are here in the UAE. We're going to have a little break just for a moment until our next team arrives. So we'll leave you with some music from our DJ, Max Lieta.
She's always ready. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam. She must be out of her mind. Bam-a-lam, she must think